And Shick will serve first on their side, looking for another upset win over their friends on the other side.
Side out.
Quick cleanup from Jack Sock.
Yeah, I expect a lot of banter, a lot of smiles, a lot of joking between Shick and Sock, of course, being great friends, as you mentioned. So it should be a lot of fun to watch.
Point.
Good reach from Sock. We're going to see a lot of inside-out forehands. He loves to run around that backhand, even up at the kitchen and playing doubles.
Point. 2-0-1.
Great hands battle from Parenteau and Shick at the beginning of that point. Ending with Sock reaching in with that forehand, that deadly forehand, just flicking that ball up the middle. Shick missing with his counter. Ooh, close out from Sock.
Second serve.
Seemed to clip the net, sails long.
3-0-2. Side out.
Yeah,
0-3-1.
Oh, Parenteau had the setup she wanted. Shick recovers nicely to his backhand side down the line.
Yeah, I almost thought she maybe could have gone a little more cross court to Buckner's inside foot with that high forehand volley.
Second serve. One, 3-2. Point. 2-3-2. Point.
Parenteau a little late getting to that ball at the kitchen line. Yeah, that's what I meant last time, just going down. You know, you typically don't want to go cross court unless the ball is high. Then you can pretty much go anywhere. And I thought better job there from her, especially with Shick's quick hands.
Three, 3-1. Point.
Shick looks stumped after that one.
Yeah,
so
kind
with a big
framed
win.
it. Yeah.
4-3-1.
Almost defended. Jack Sock pouncing on the opening Parenteau creates with the ATP.
Yeah, great job by Parenteau, obviously reading that ball. It was going to be clearly outside that post. Good defense from Shick, but just left it too high.
Second serve. Five, 3-2.
Well
Side
played by Collin Shick. Call him the Doc. Broke out
3-5-1.
onto the scene in singles back in Florida. Marching his way to the final.
Second serve.
Yeah, I think he took out Ben in that tournament, right? I think he had a win over Ben at kind of early on, at least last one, certainly when I noticed his name. Great player.
Oh,
Wow.
such good defense from Parenteau. Couldn't make it.
4-5-2. Point.
Yeah, again, Parenteau going just too close to Shick, not close enough to jam him. And he's able to counter with that forehand.
Jack Sock whips it
Side out.
down the line. Can't go there.
Just crushed that ball.
Parenteau and Sock still looking to break through on the podium.
5-5-1.
Made it to the quarters in Atlanta back in May. Knocked out there by Waters and Johns. We're hopeful again in the quarters.
6-5-1.
North Carolina got knocked out there by Pisnik and Deckelbar.
Point. Timeout receivers. 7-5-1.
Timeout.
Welcome to the Picklr, where everything's better.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
And trying to get out there, especially for the guys, all the movement they have to do in mixed doubles if they played singles yesterday. That time Parenteau catches Shick, goes left hip. She's been going inside to that right hip, and she changes it up.
8-5-1.
Smart play for the veteran Parenteau. Long for Jack Sock on the drive. Disappointed with that one.
8-5-2. Point.
Yeah, good job from Parenteau switching it over to Buckner. Able to get Sock more involved.
9-5-2.
Played by Brooke Buckner for the sign out. Nice run though for Parenteau and Sock here in game one, round of 32 action.
5-9-1. Second serve. 5-9-2.
Well played by
Side
Jack
out.
Sock.
Yeah, great movement at the kitchen line.
This is the top half
9-5-1.
of the draw where either team could run into Ben Johns and Annalie Waters in the semis. J-Dub and Georgia Johnson would meet the winner of this one in the quarters.
Second serve.
Yeah,
Play
good
for
ball.
Shick.
Good ball from Shick, keeping the ball really low on Parenteau
9-5-2.
from a tough position, really.
Side out.
Good hold for Buckner and Shick. Either run here.
5-9-1. Second serve.
Buckner trying to beat Parenteau to that short corner on the kitchen, but misses wide. That's the spot
6-9-2.
usually you want to try to go to when they're trying to unwind the stack.
Steep serve though from Buckner. That'll
Point.
help.
Yep,
Earn
we saw
another
the same
point.
thing there from Shick, beating Sock to that spot.
Buckner made it through to the semifinals in women's singles yesterday.
7-9-2.
Knocked out by Annalie Waters.
Yeah, great run.
Ooh, a little snaky
Point.
backhand from
Off speed.
Shick. He'll take the leg cord
Timeout
too.
receiver. 8-9-2.
A chance to tie it on a 2, trailing by just 1. Their buddy Jack Sock.
In these matchups where
Time
these
in.
players know each other so well.
8-9-2.
Chance to tie it here for Buckner and Shick. Ooh, let cord
return the
given
favor.
back. Yeah. Jack Sock says, thank you very much. We'll take that serve back. What a run, though, for Buckner and Shick. Putting some scoreboard
9-8-1.
pressure. Top 10 team.
Well, that misses wide.
Second serve. Nine, 8-2.
Oh,
Point.
just overreaching there with Shick. I think he would have been better off letting that ball bounce.
Perfect
point.
drop from Parenteau.
Yeah,
Teardrop.
really good. Trying to
10-8-2.
take it early and keep her back, but just too good of a drop and too much of a reach.
Side out.
Great hands from Buckner. Haven't seen too many firefights between Sock and Buckner. It's been mostly Parenteau and
8-10-1.
Shick, but Buckner comes out on top of that one.
Second
Yeah, I
serve.
like what I saw from Parenteau there. A little more patient. I think, again, she's not coming out on top of those firefights with Shick as much, and she kept the ball to Buckner.
8-10-2.
Worked the point really well.
Shick reaches
Side
in,
out.
overextends, launches it long, and another game point for
Game
Parenteau
point.
and Sock.
10-8-1.
Oh, how about that Ernie finish for Collin Shick?
Great read from Shick, so quick. See how far he's coming from right there. I mean, he was on Buckner's side
Game point.
when he started to move and looking for that
10-8-2.
Ernie.
Game point number 3. Perfect anticipation from Shick. Oh, and they can't hold it off.
Jammed
11-8.
up there on that scorpion attempt.
Change in.
11-8 to finish for game 1. Sock and Parenteau.
change the
Time
patterns
in.
a little bit.
0-0-2.
We see it right
Side
there.
out.
Right on cue.
Yeah, you know, she made me look like a genius, which is very hard to do.
0-0-1. Second serve.
Brooke Buckner made her first Championship Sunday appearance back in April in LA. Started the year ranked
0-0-2.
11 in singles, worked her way up the ranks there. How about that from Jack Sock?
Just
Says,
crushed it.
raise you one better with the Ernie touch, Collin Shick. Half Ernie anyway.
0-0-1. Point. One zero one. Second serve.
Collin Shick throwing BBs at his men's doubles partner, Jack Sock. They'll be playing together
1-0-2.
on Saturday for gender doubles.
Shit got out of the way like he was going to get a nasty Nelson coming his way.
0-1-1. Second serve. Zero one two. Point. One one two.
Great return.
Side out.
Paid off two good holds for Parenteau and Sock.
Yeah, huge return from Sock, getting that ball just inside the baseline, pushing Shick back on that backhand and forcing him to leave that ball pretty high. Easy put away.
1-1-1. Second serve. One one two. Point.
Yeah, good attack from Buckner, but just obviously the quick hands from Sock, ready with that
2-1-2.
forehand. Wow,
Oh, what a point.
great point.
Full scramble from Buckner. Catherine Parenteau finds the edge, stays in the fight against Shick.
Three one two.
Oh. Oh no, a sitter into the net. Sock can't believe it.
One three one.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Buckner. I like the attack. She went to the backhand side of Sock this time, which I think is a better play for right now because they've been going inside a lot. But it just, unfortunate for her, clips the net, slows the ball down. Sock able to get on top of that backhand.
1-3-2. Point.
Good catch. Looks like it stayed in.
Just outside the very edge of that sideline.
2-3-2.
Shick. Good
Point.
pressure to the backhand again of Jack Sock. Tie game.
3-3-2. Point.
Yeah, I think if Buckner and Shick can continue to dink to that inside foot of Parenteau, forcing Sock to maybe take some of those and come over, then it opens up his backhand side to be able to go behind him. But until they move him over, it's just really tough to get to that backhand.
Point. Timeout receivers, 5-3-2.
Timeout for Parenteau and Sock as Buckner and Shick take a 2-point lead in game 2.
Time
But
in.
now we have a slight lead from Buckner and Shick here in game 2, 5-3. Buckner to
5-3-2.
serve.
Paying it off,
Point.
Collin Shick with a big rip to Parenteau on her way to unwinding the stack. Now a 3-point
6-3-2.
gap for the 10 seed to overcome. Oh my, Collin Shick. Oh, unbelievable stingy defense from Buckner and Shick. Sock and Parenteau survive the hold. We'll take the serve back on their side. Love the scrap on the side of Shick and Buckner.
Yeah, great movement, great digs, but just too much from Sock with that forehand.
Point.
Great closeout from Sock, anticipating off of his drive.
Jack Sock has a pickleball court in his backyard. His lovely wife Laura Sock and baby Brody. These three, with Buckner, Shick, and Sock, train there a lot. Into the net goes Buckner. Parenteau and Sock climb back in.
One. Second serve. Five, 6-2.
Good read from Buckner. That was open down the line, just missing long on that attempt to go behind Sock. I love the idea. And if for no other reason, it keeps Sock a little more honest, knowing that she is willing to go there.
Point. Time in. 7-6-2. Point.
Shick missing with that drop, that volley drop attempt.
8-6-2.
Good attack from Buckner.
Side out.
Sock leaving that ball just a little too high.
6-8-1.
Jack Sock. Pickleball is such a game of patterns. Obviously mixed has some favorable ones. We'd love to get your thoughts. Top strategic patterns here in mixed after this.
Oh, great touch from Sock there on the drop. Yeah, I mean, gender and mixed doubles are very different. The patterns that you look for, I think, in some ways, obviously has a lot to do with how aggressive the male player is playing, how much you want to go behind him.
Second serve.
It's always a little bit tougher, I think, on the female players, obviously knowing they're going to be targeted, but not only that, is being able to back off when they feel their male player taking the ball. Yeah, so we saw just that. We have mentioned earlier that I'd like to see them continue to go to that inside foot of Parenteau to move Sock over a little bit so that they can then go behind him. That's exactly what Buckner did there.
6-8-1.
Oh, what a play from Shick. Bailing himself out of trouble.
There you go.
Comes up with some incredible defensive plays. One of the most fun players to watch in a scramble.
See Buckner trying to move him to the middle. That's the risk, of course, right? If you're trying to bait him to move to the middle, if you leave that ball just a little bit high, he's got that incredible forehand that obviously we are all very familiar with now.
Looked like she was maybe thinking about going down the line on Sock and made a last-minute decision change there, according to the paddle face.
Yeah, usually any hesitation doesn't normally work out well. You want to trust your first instinct.
8-7-1.
Oh, Parenteau just frolicking up to the kitchen, hitting effortless resets on her way there.
Yeah, it makes it look so easy. And sometimes when you have several good resets, when you get a ball that is relatively easy, you sometimes press a little bit, try to do too much with it.
Ooh, Brooke Buckner couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah, left that first one a little too high for Parenteau. On that first attack, we see the replay.
9-7-2.
She gets jammed up.
Oh, electrifying defense from Catherine Parenteau. Jack Sock will take the close for a match point.
Yeah, it's amazing that not only she gets the ball back, but she gets it back into a perfect reset into the kitchen. Just incredible defense from Parenteau, makes it look so easy. And then, of course, Sock with the mini Ernie.
Match point for Sock and Parenteau. Wide for Buckner. Sock and Parenteau pull it out in two. North Carolina in your backyard. What's it like competing against your buddies?
It's not really fun. I mean, it's fun and it's not fun, I feel like. Yeah, we all have a court in my backyard at home, and we call it the headquarters. We meet there obviously multiple days a week to to practice and train. Very serious training as well for everyone that think that Team Charlotte is serious. We are very serious. So no, we have a blast, and we're all sharing a house here this week, an Airbnb. So I'm sure it'll be an awkward evening, but it is what it is. Happy to move on. They got the better of us in March, so it was it was nice that we were able to kind of make up for that.
Sounds like you might owe them some dinner this evening.
DoorDash is on me.
CP, they beat you guys in Austin. They had your number, beat you guys in 2 games. What was different out here today in Sacramento?
I think we're getting better as a team. We're feeling a lot more comfortable. We had great chemistry. I think it's a lot different than like 2 months ago. Yeah. Feel very comfortable here with Jack, and I felt like we went over the game plan pretty quickly before the match, and we were on the same page, and we were able to get a W against a really good team in the first round.
And Jack, playing off Catherine's point, what specifically feels like it's starting to gel more than it has in the past as you guys move on to the round of 16?
Yeah, I think a big thing for me was obviously just now playing these tournaments and being out here consistently and kind of doing my role better. I feel like I'm being much more of a presence now in mixed and kind of using my length and athleticism a lot better to kind of put pressure on other teams. Catherine obviously is one of the best in the world at being extremely consistent. Hands are amazing. So I think maybe the combo of my aggression, kind of patient aggression is what we call it, and plus her consistency, I think we're a very dangerous duo.